Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Unusual Podcast. It has been a while since we did one of these episodes, and there's a good reason for it because we wanted to talk about a lot of films together, which is why we're bringing this episode to you in the first place, where we will be ranking the summer films of this year, 2026, and see how it fared, not only within themselves, but also in comparison to summer films of other years also.
So basically, this is an excuse to not make videos on each of these films separately because we are very lazy. So we will just combine all of the films together in one video and say it. Like maybe people might say that we are copying Cast and Ranquist, but we are not doing that. No questions were harmed in this video. So with
Mm-hmm.
that disclaimer, let's
Yeah,
start. We will go on in this
yeah.
format. We will go on from the first movie that released on 1st May 2026, that is Devil Wears Prada 2, and will come to the latest
Mm,
movie that released till now, as of now, while making this video, which is uh, August 18th, I think, today. So it's the last
yeah.
film, which is The End of Oak Street, which released the latest.
The
So
end
that
of
is
summer films.
yeah, the end of Oak Street is also the end of summer films, and as you can see, the tier is made here, and we are ranking them into 6 tiers: S, A, B, C, D, and trash, obviously. And you can see this is not a generic tier list because for the lack and discrimination of the tier list website for Indian films, we have moved to Topstars 3, which contains database from IMDb that has all films. So we will rank both international films, American films, Indian films, and other foreign films too that released in this summer that we managed to watch. Of course, we didn't manage to watch everything that released. Suppose, for example, Olivia
Yeah.
Wilde starring I Want Your Sex, which released in US but it didn't release in India. So we don't have any avenues to watch it. So we cannot rank it. So whatever we watched, we will rank. So with that, let's start, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, so Devargo, tell me. I
Yeah.
didn't watch Devil Wears Prada 2.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't watch Devil Wears Prada 1. I
Yeah.
don't even know what this is about.
Right. So the thing with Devil Wear Prada is like one of the biggest draws was that this is a legacy sequel, right? But for me specifically, like you said, Manago, you haven't watched the films. I also didn't like watch the films like 10 years ago or something. I literally watched Devil Wear Prada one the day before I went to the theater to watch the second part. So in that way, I didn't have the nostalgic connection to it. But
Right.
if you watch the film, it has such a like what do I say? It's such a
Charm.
vibe to it that there's yeah, exactly. So there's like no way to not fall in love with the world that the like these characters create. And Devil
Right.
Wears Prada one was an amazing film, and I think even two is there are of course flaws in it, but it still has that charm. And what's like impressive about it is like for a person like me who had watched the part one of the film just one day before, the charm still worked for me, and that tells a
Right.
lot about the film itself.
Right.
Like
Right.
it
Right.
is not, it's a legacy sequel, right? But it's like I didn't have the nostalgia factor that legacy sequels like market on the nostalgia factor, but I didn't have it,
Right.
and I still enjoyed the film. So for that, I would say I would place this in 18.
8 year. Okay. Okay. Let's see.
Yeah,
Already a film in
yeah,
8 year, as I can see. You can
yeah,
later move the films also, so
yeah.
it's not a permanent selection, but yeah,
Of course,
fine enough. Okay,
of course.
now we move to a controversial film. Controversial not in the generic sense, but controversial between me
Mhm.
and Devargo, because there will be many films in this list which me and
Many
Devargo won't
films.
agree upon about like
Yeah.
whether how like what is the artistic value of it.
Mm-hmm.
So now we move on to Hokum.
Mm-hmm.
Hokum was the first horror film of the summer 2026 like session. A lot of horror films released, even with the last film, End of Oak Street. So there is a lot of horror films in summer 2026. In the span of 3 months, there are about 5 and 6 horror films. So Hokum was the first. I watched it in
Mm-hmm.
theaters. Debargo watched it in its digital release. So now tell
Yeah.
Debargo, what did you think of Hokum?
Yeah, the thing with I actually like the thing with Hokum is when Onargo watched it in the theaters, he came out of not even came out of the theater. He texted me during halftime like This is
Right,
one of
right.
the greatest horror films
No, no,
I've
I
ever
didn't say
seen.
great. No,
And
no, I
he
didn't say
also,
greatest. But yes, I said it's pretty good. Yeah, I
no,
didn't say greatest
yeah,
horror films,
yeah,
but
yeah, yeah.
okay, but yeah.
Yeah, no, actually, Honored, there is a dedicated review of Hokum on our channel too, and I don't
Right, right,
speak on
right,
it because I didn't watch the film back then. Honor who recorded it, and there
right.
also like there was nothing but praises for the film, and in that way, of
Yeah.
course, my expectations were pretty high. But yeah, Hokum, the thing is, um, technically it's a well, like not like technically like what I mean by technical is like the cinematography, the lighting, the acting, and all that. It's so amazing. It's brilliantly crafted. But the thing with Hokum is it's just a me thing because the horror that Hokum produces is not the type of horror I personally like, which is basically like jump scare kind of horror, and I'm not
Yeah.
really fond
Actually,
of
it
that.
is
But I
more
do want
like
to hear out.
it plays on the hotel horror trope. Like a
Mm,
lot of horror movies use this
mm, mm,
hotel haunted hotel thing. But for me, Hokum worked
mm,
because specifically about the first scene build up and the last scene payoff, like the writer's part, like the
mm.
writer's block part. Because Hokum worked for me
Right.
because the guy, the main character, Adam Scott's character, was a writer, and that writer's block was something we all relate with because we are writers ourselves. So, and also the
Right.
story that he was writing in his writing, that got into, there's spoilers obviously in this video for these films, so you are warned. The story that he was
Mm-hmm.
writing was like that played out into the moral trope at the end. So it used horror for morals, which was like this trend which happened for all films, all horror films in this summer 2026 season. But this was the first film to do so, that showed horror for the morals. Like it showed the character's kindness, like the decision for the mother to not kill the child in the desert. That
Right.
hit me
Right.
harder, because how that got influenced by
Mm,
the horror, not the horror itself. No, I wasn't
mm,
much
mm.
intrigued about that eerie hotel stuff or treasure hunting, finding the key stuff, because people like Austin Burke compared it to like Resident Evil games, where you have to find a key to one room and then you have to
Mm,
find a key to another room, and like that is going on and on. But
exactly.
that was not the point I was fascinated on. I was fascinated more on that theatrical experience of those two scenes, because those were really well crafted for me. So that's why it worked
Mm,
better for me, I think. And also that Adam Scott scene when he takes revenge, when he's in the Lakshman Rekha, as we call it
mm.
here in India. So when he's in that and he escapes the witches, so that also hit me harder. So yeah, for me, I think it will go in a strong B tier. But for Devargo, I don't know
Mm.
which tier should you. Then we will put an
I
average
think
of
it
the
will
two.
go on D tier, so that makes the
Okay, let's
average
see.
C.
Yeah, fine enough.
Yeah. Mm.
Now, what is the next film? Next film is Mother Mary. Okay, so this is
Okay,
another.
no, I
Okay,
I
tell.
wanna
Go on.
change our ranking already.
Okay.
I think Devil Wears Prada can go down to a B.
My God, so many mood swings, so much mood swings.
Yeah. No, it's very good, but yeah.
Devargo has a lot of mood
Yeah, we
swings
can go
because
ahead with that.
he rated Scary Movie 6 4.5 on Letterbox for some reason. I don't know
No,
why did
no,
he
no.
do that.
Not
And then he
4.5.
changed the ranking to 2.5. So very bad at rating films. So don't judge him. So
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, so Mother Mary. Mother Mary is the second horror film, but again, this didn't release in Indian theaters. We watched it after the digital release. He didn't watch it. Devargo didn't watch it yet. It's from the
Hmm.
director of Green Knight.
Hmm.
I think you know him. It's the director
Okay.
of Green Knight and
Hmm.
also Ghost Story, Green Knight, and I think one more
Hmm.
movie. I forgot the name. But yeah, Mother Mary is directed by a great director, and it's also again an A24 horror film, the third A24 horror film with the same director after A Ghost Story and Green Knight. So Mother Mary is a horror film about fashion, about the fashion industry. Like Devil Wears Prada is about a comedy about the fashion industry. This is the horror of the fashion industry. So this
Hmm.
is the complete antithesis. So this reminded me of the
Hmm.
Smile sequel, Smile 2. So this is good, but it's not as good as the director's other films. Like, you have watched Green Knight. I didn't watch Green Knight. I have watched Ghost Story. So, what did you think of Green
Mm-hmm.
Knight back then when it released?
Oh, Green Knight. The thing with Green Knight was, it was like releasing right after the pandemic. So, I remember it was releasing with Shanti.
Right,
Me and my friends were in a dilemma. Like, do we go to watch Shanti or Green Knight? Well, of course, we'll go to watch Shanti, but the tickets were not out yet because it
right,
was like the pandemic stuff and a
right,
lot of the halls were not open yet. So in
right.
that way, we went to watch Hansi in the theaters, but I was so intrigued by Green Knight that I came back home and watched when it released digitally. And I back then I loved the film because
No, no, it is a great
it's
film.
a
No, no,
book
Green Knight is a
adaptation.
great film. Green
Uh,
Knight is, of course, a great film.
mhm. Green Knight Green Knight is a book adaptation, and the thing with Green
David
Knight, and we
Lowry
have to
is the
watch it to
director.
understand the
David
concept.
Lowry.
Yeah, it's a very gamified movie. Okay, so it
Oh,
plays out
okay.
like a video game, like
Okay,
what you're
okay.
saying about the Resident Evil thing. Like not
Yeah,
like
the
Resident
Hokum.
Evil, but the character has to
Right.
the character has to go to main quest missions, side quest
Right, right,
missions, meet characters,
right.
and yeah, so that was very fun in that way. So, yeah.
Yeah, so but Mother Mary is lacks that aspect only. Mother Mary has great visuals. It has great direction because Anne Hathaway is in it. Anne Hathaway is doing 3 films this summer for some reason, and Anne Hathaway performs great. And Anne Hathaway plays this pop star who is getting cursed by her fashion designer, like who is apparently a witch. But that is great. That concept is great, and the visuals are also great. And Anne Hathaway falling with her dress and
Mm,
everything. You have seen those visuals, I think, on the
mm,
internet. That was very famous. So, but
mm,
yeah,
mm,
apart from that, it drags a lot in some parts. Like, unlike Ghost Story, where the dragging has a meaning, this part doesn't have that. Ghost Story has a 10-minute sequence of the ghost just standing there, but that works
right,
there.
right.
But in Mother Mary, it doesn't
Mm,
work because it's dialogue scenes which are just unnecessary filler, I thought. So Mother Mary, even though it's very styled, it lacks substance. So it is more like style over substance.
mm,
So yeah, I will put it
mm.
in lower C tier.
Okay, okay.
Okay. Oh, this is the second summer where David Lowry is competing with Destin Daniel Cretton after Shang-Chi and Green Knight, and now Mother Mary and Spider-Man. So yeah.
Uh,
Okay, next movie. Next movie is Bonolota Express. Okay, so Bonolota Express, a lot of people don't know about this movie because this is a Bangladeshi film. This is a film that released on Hoichoi. Hoichoi is a Bengali OTT platform. This is a great film. If anybody wants to watch, I didn't watch a lot of Bangladeshi movies, but this is like the fourth Bangladeshi film I watched. This I came to know of this when a Blender artist, basically, the VFX artist who worked on this movie was a 21-year-old boy who used to do Blender on YouTube. So he posted on Instagram that he made the train scenes of this film. So that got me fascinated because in India, in West Bengal, in the Bengali film industry, we have AI generated visuals in the name of VFX, and this guy from Bangladesh, this 21-year-old, is making fantastic train scenes for a mainstream film with Blender. So that fascinated me because this looks 100 times better than a West Bengal film. So this is great film. This is a great plot. So I won't spoil anything of this. If you can anytime watch this, do. I will put it on A tier. But yeah,
oh, damn.
hi, this is a great film. So yeah. It's a little
Mm,
long though, and it's around approximately 2 hours 45
mm,
minutes. Okay, now let me talk about a trash film.
mm.
A trash film. It will already go to the trash tier, but before even
Yeah.
mentioning. But this is a trash film.
I had the choice. I had the choice to go to the theater to watch this, but I willfully rejected to
Yes, I
watch
know.
this film.
You had the choice to watch half of these in theaters. Don't worry. But yeah, but this rejection is good one because this
Yeah.
I have a habit to watch a movie every week in theaters. I just can't live without watching a film in theater in a week. So I that week no other film was
Mm.
going on. I went to this film, and I went to an IMAX show of it because for some reason there was no other show of it during that time of the day when I was free, and I had to go to IMAX and spend my hard-earned money on this trash film. And watching it on IMAX also didn't help because only thing good in this film was Ludwig Göransson's music, which of course is always good in
Ah,
whatever film he does. But
right.
apart from that, the first half is a little fun. The second half is absolute trash. I don't know why they made this. Why they should have just made
Mm.
the Andor a movie instead of series. That would have been a much greater Star
Mm.
Wars film ever made. They made Rogue One, which was a great
Mm.
Star Wars standalone film. Why did they decide to make Mandalorian and Grogu? They could have easily made Andor, and Andor doesn't require any previous knowledge of Star Wars or anything. So Andor would have worked
Yeah,
easily, and it would have been a better movie. And what is John Favreau doing with
right.
his life? He used to direct Iron Man. He directed greatest films. What is he doing? What is he's directing something called Lion, I think, which is apparently a sequel to Lion King, and
Yes,
people are
yes, yes.
saying which is shot in live action apparently now with real lions, and
Yeah,
they
with
they are
real right.
they are saying that after Lion they will make something called King. I don't know what are they doing with this John Favreau, but
Shah Rukh Khan is already making that.
yeah, fine enough. John Favreau should go to Shah Rukh Khan only now. Yeah. So
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
now enough talking about this weird ass film.
yeah,
Now let me move on to a
yeah.
good Bengali film. Good Bengali film as in
Okay.
Phera. This is a Bengali film that released in this summer, and I got watched it in Nandon. And people who don't know about Nandon, Nandon is the biggest, one of the biggest screens in India, and the biggest screen in West Bengal. It was made by Satyajit Ray. You all know about Satyajit Ray, so it was the auditorium was made by Satyajit Ray. So this is a really
Yeah,
good Bengali film, I would say. This has flaws, of course. It is not perfect masterpiece or something, but it is a great film amidst whatever film is being made right now in West Bengal. As I said in while talking about Bonolata Express, it's not better than Bonolata Express, but it's a good Bengali film, and it's also because the director is a SRFTI pass out, and you know our channel has already interviewed two SRFTI pass outs before, and you know how good they are.
yeah,
So I don't need to say that,
yeah,
but yeah, the director is Preetha Chakraborty. A shout out to her. She's an SRFTI editing pass out, and she made her second film, and it's very indie coded mainstream film. So it's a nice film to watch and a slice of life film also. So that is
mm,
perks. So be tier for it.
yeah.
Okay.
I have heard many great things about this film. I haven't watched it yet, but I have heard many good
Right,
things.
right. It is one of the best mainstream Bengali films. Obsession. Okay, they were going to start about Obsession. We have spoken a
Ah,
lot about this
right.
already. We have another episode,
Yeah, yeah,
another
yeah.
podcast episode about this.
Yeah,
So say in
yeah,
short
there's already a
whatever you want.
50-minute episode on this. I mean, the thing with Obsession is, when it first released, before its like box office like mammoth it became, um, it was supposed to come out on digital on the same day we were planning to go to watch the film in the theater. So we are like, it's coming out on digital. It's a horror film, so why not just,
Thank God it didn't.
get together.
Thank God it didn't.
Yeah, why not just get
I,
together in someone's house, and turn on the lights and watch the film.
right. I
But
am
yeah,
very grateful it
thank God
didn't
it
come.
didn't. Yeah, yeah, exactly. And it got
I
cancelled,
was
and we
listen.
were
I was
forced to go to.
always for going to the theater, even though two scenes were
Of,
censored.
of course, you have
Devargo was
money.
the
You have
no.
money,
That is
bro.
not the point. You also had planned it before you knew it was censored. But I am always for the
uh,
theatrical experience of films. So
of course,
no matter
of
whatever
course.
people do. So yeah, even the
Yeah,
two
yeah,
scenes
yeah,
were cut. We went to the theater. But yeah, what rank? What rank?
yeah.
That is the main question. What is the rank?
Obsessed, no. This has to be an A, right? For me at
Right.
least.
Yeah, I was thinking S only, but actually I was thinking S,
Okay.
lower S because of the impact it
Mm-hmm.
created. Right. So like
Of course,
this
of course.
summer.
I
when
mean,
people describe summer of
hmm,
2026, they will talk about Obsession. So that
hmm,
is the
right,
they
right,
will
right.
talk about Spider-Man, Odyssey, Obsession. These three are films
Yeah,
that 100% people will talk about when talking about summer of 2026.
yeah,
These are the films that is the reason we are
yeah,
making this video of. So I think this deserves an SJ.
yeah. This
Yeah,
is, yeah, in that way it does, and it got us one of our X-Men. So yeah,
yeah,
we are
yeah,
always
and
grateful for that
also Kadi Barker
one.
has a special relationship with Devarga also. So yeah,
No, no, he replied to me on Instagram like 3 years ago when he was not like
right,
so big. But yeah, he
right,
doesn't reply to me anymore.
of
That's a
course.
sad breakup. That. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. Oh,
exactly.
okay. Bandar. Anurag
Bro,
Kashyap's Bandar.
why is it so to the left of Blockbuster?
Uh, what do you mean left or right? What are you saying?
Oh, right, sir, usually
What
not
are you?
left, right.
Right, or maybe because okay, no, not to name that party. Okay, it's fine. Um, let's
Arey,
go to
arey,
Bandar.
arey, arey. No, why
Okay.
is it in the middle? It should be on the left now.
No, no, let it be.
No,
Let it
I
be.
am
It's not.
OCD. I am
No, no,
OCD,
that's
sir.
because it's not the best STR film. It's mid STR film. That's why.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. I see.
Right.
I see.
Devargo
That
has a
makes sense.
heavy amount of OCD for some reason. But yeah.
I am OCD. Okay, we
Uh,
can move on.
Okay, so Bandar, Anurag Kashyap's Bandar. Devargo will watch it in a
Mm,
special screening on
yeah,
next week only, but
yeah,
we have to talk about it right now.
yeah.
But this is a great film which
Mm,
didn't get the love it deserved, I would say. We have Main Wapas Aunga, Imtiaz Ali's Main Wapas Aunga in this list after right after this film only. But this like Main Wapas Aunga came right 1 week after this. But the issue is, I believe Bandar is a better film than Main Wapas Aunga in its craft and storytelling, but Bandar didn't get the love because I think a lot of movies were releasing just before it and just after it. So when one
mm,
summer has so many films releasing, na, some films will definitely not do well in the box office, even though they are good. Like just before Bandar, we had
right.
Backrooms and Obsession, and just after Bandar, we had Meva Pasanga and Odyssey. So people were saving for those two and already spent money in Obsession and Backroom. So people were not very willing, like Debargo, were not very willing to watch Bandar and give a chance to Bandar in theaters. I watched it, of
Yeah,
course, on 100 rupee Tuesdays. But yeah, of course,
yeah.
rather than that, Bandar by Anurag Kashyap, I believe is a great film. It went to Toronto Film Festival last year, and I don't want to spoil much of this because you will see. Devargo and others also, please see because it
Mm-hmm.
will soon come on Z5. Please watch Bandar. I don't want to talk much of it, but it's a great film. It's one of the
Yeah.
one of the better Anurag Kashyap films released, and I believe Anurag Kashyap is doing pretty good films since Kennedy last year. Before that, he was
Mm,
not doing great, but after Kennedy, I think
mhm,
what was that? Nishanchi 1 and Nishanchi 2 were also pretty great films, and Bandar is also great. So yeah, and our friend Riddhi Sen is also in this film. So yeah, okay, I will
mhm.
put it on A tier. Okay, next.
Oh, 8 year, damn. Okay.
Yeah, it now you might not like it as much. I am not raising your expectation again.
No,
Like मैं वापस
I
आऊंगा.
haven't seen it
No, no, I am not doing the मैं
yet.
वापस आऊंगा thing because you might not like
Uh,
much, but it is
okay,
better
okay,
than मैं
okay.
वापस आऊंगा in its making, I would say, because Anurag Kashyap is a more
Okay, okay.
scripted planned director,
Hmm.
unlike Imtiaz Ali who just
Fair
shoots
enough.
random stuff and fixes in the
Yeah,
edit.
yeah.
Yeah, though the editor of both these films are same, मैं
Makes
वापस आऊंगा and
sense.
Bandar, Aarti Bajaj, who is a great
Oh,
editor,
acha.
who was Anurag Kashyap's ex-wife.
Hmm. Oh, okay, okay, okay. I see, I see.
Okay, so yeah, मैं
Damn.
वापस आऊंगा. Come to मैं वापस आऊंगा. You watched it today. You watched the film today.
I watched it
I
today
I watched
only.
it
Yeah,
twice
after
in the
slowing it.
theaters. Now go on.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean, my opinion on this film
Okay,
will
before
hugely
saying
differ
that,
from yours.
my opinion you guys can watch.
Uh,
I have a 20-minute video essay dedicated to this film. I don't need to repeat
hmm.
it again. You all know. Hear
Yeah,
Devargo's
yeah, yeah.
opinion right now.
Yeah, I will provide an alternate take on this. So the
Right.
thing with May was I was just talking to Anargo after watching the film today only that the thing with this film is the story and the structure is amazing, right, in concept. But the thing with this is only two things let the film down for me. One is Sharwari's acting,
Right.
which I didn't like, and it is a big factor that I couldn't emotionally connect to this character because the acting of Nasiruddin Shah and the guy I forgot his name,
Vedang
who is
Rana.
playing the
Vedang
younger
Rana.
version of
Vedang
Nasiruddin.
Rana. Vedang
Right,
Rana.
right. They are amazing. Even Diljit Dosanjh in this film, he is amazing too.
No,
But
Diljit is
every
a great
time
actor.
Sharwari
Diljit
came to,
is normally a great actor only.
mm-hmm.
Diljit did
Yeah,
Imtiaz Ali's
yeah,
last film also, which is again a better film than Main Wapas
mm-hmm.
Aunga. But the issue with Main Wapas Aunga is Main Wapas
Okay,
Aunga, the last 20 minutes of Main Wapas Aunga is really good. So that emotionally hits.
okay, ha, ha,
And
ha.
to a lot
Of
of people
course, of
who
course.
have the partition trauma, especially to our elders, they will connect with it a lot.
Mm.
And that is a very connecting factor because of which it got a hit tag,
Mm-hmm.
blockbuster tag. But his
Yeah.
last film, which was released on Netflix, so that film was had also Diljit Dosanjh
Mm.
in it, so that was also acted very
Mm-hmm.
well. And Satlaj, which was banned, that was also that also has Diljit Dosanjh in
Mm-hmm.
its lead role. So yeah.
Right. So yeah, that's the thing. But every time like Sharwari came on screen, I was very excited to see Sharwari's acting after the episode of India's Got Latent. Like she was on
Right.
with Alia Bhatt, and but yeah, it's
That
like
was for a
it's
treasure
kind
film.
of stale. Exactly. But it went kind of stale for me in that one. And the another biggest thing that didn't work for me is, like I said, the script, the concept, the story, the structure, it's amazing in my opinion. But there's something about the direction like that was not clicking for me. And of course, when you talk about direction, it's kind of hard to like point out what exactly it's not working. It's more like the vibe of it. Like something is going on. I just can't point out why because I as a cinema watcher I'm a very emotional cinema watcher. Okay, like if there is a film and some sad music starts playing, I start to tear up. I'm that kind of guy.
Right, right.
But yeah, even in this film, like of course the ending scene, it of course hit me. It will hit me. But I didn't even tear up once, and that's saying a lot for a person like me.
The
So
same,
there's
no, the
something in the
same
direction that.
Debargo, what is
Mm-hmm.
saying, this happened to me in the first time also.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, in the first time when I watched it, I
Mm-hmm.
was not in the right mindset because I got something related to a heavy VFX work, which I was constantly contacting Debargo about while watching the film. So I was also very
Okay, okay.
distracted. But
Uh,
apart from that, also, I didn't connect with it much during the first viewing. Then in the second watch, but that time the house was not full enough because I watched it just the Tuesday after it released. That time the word of mouth didn't spread as much. Afterwards, it got a lot of people
mm,
and house full. That's why I watched it again in a full house theater. That time I saw like mothers, grandmothers, other people crying on screen, and that hit me
mm,
harder
mm,
because of the fact that how
mm,
much people are engrossed with this partition trauma that actually happened. That
mm.
time I'd analyzed every detail that happened from the start, which I mentioned in the video, because that time I was watching just the film. I was not concentrated on anything else, and I already watched the film once when the emotion didn't work, and the second time I watched the emotion worked. So that I mentioned in my video essay.
Hmm.
But yeah, that is fine enough. What do you want to put it in?
मैं वापस आऊंगा.
Yeah.
Um, respectfully C tier.
Okay, fine enough. I
I
didn't
mean, you can
expect
put it in a
that
B. You
much.
can put it in a B
No, no,
on our
I was
average.
giving A
Like,
and you are giving C, so then it will go to B only. But yeah, uh,
that's what I'm saying.
uh,
Uh,
so I was giving A
okay,
anyways. So,
okay.
what is after Me
Hmm.
Baba Song? Disclosure Day again, another film. I don't know
Oh God.
why so many different
Oh God.
opinions on half of
Yeah.
the films in this list.
You-
But yeah. Again,
Yeah.
this is a
I have
problem because
something.
the films Debargo
Hmm.
watched at home is the ones he gives 2 stars,
Hmm.
and the films Debargo watched in theaters he gives 4.5 stars. So the difference is
Yeah.
very high. because similarly, because I watch
Yeah,
everything in theaters, that's why I give everything above 3.5.
yeah, yeah.
So that is what happens.
Yeah, the thing with Disclosure Days, I didn't even finish the film. I closed it like
What?
no, I disliked it so much. Disclosure Day, the thing is, the only thing I connected with is Emily Blunt's character. Okay, and every time it cut away from Emily Blunt's character, I found myself it is very hard to care about what's going on and everything with the alien stuff and Josh O'Connor, right? That's the actor,
Right,
right?
right,
Josh
right.
O'Connor.
Josh O'Connor. Good
I
actor, really good
I
actor.
just did not.
But
No, he's a very good actor, but I just did not care for some reason of what everything was going on.
okay.
But yeah, that's the thing. I just
Well, I
couldn't even
have I
finish it
have
in
a
that way.
very
Yes.
different opinion in
Hmm.
this because I didn't care
Right.
much
Uh-huh.
about Emily Blunt's character actually when watching the film.
Okay.
This happened
Okay.
completely
Okay. Okay.
differently because I was caring more about the
Right.
story of religion being said by Josh O'Connor and his wife. So that
Mm-hmm.
connected to me more than the Emily Blunt story, which was that reporter.
Mm-hmm.
That scene was great where the one take
Mm-hmm.
happens where the reporter comes and the Warner goes. That is a great scene. Of course, Spielberg does great scenes. I don't need to say Spielberg has done a great scene. So that is
Mm.
not the point of the film.
Of
But but
course.
but I would say the first half of the film was really engaging for me because I watched it in the PXL screen, which was
Mm.
a previously IMAX 70 screen. So it was a really big screen. The first half was very engaging for me. Like all the car chase sequences because
Mm.
how it was filmed, it was very cut to cut. Like the car chase sequence that
Mm-hmm.
happened in the between, like the camera goes from one window to another window and comes out of another window and goes behind the fence. That was some great direction which I didn't expect to see. And it goes
Mm.
inside the house. Of course, there are plot holes if you look after it after watching the film. Like if you watch it in digital, I can find plot holes. But while watching it in theaters, I really felt the magic of cinemas in it. Like it was feeling like classic
Right.
Spielberg,
Right. Right.
Close Encounters of the Third Kind,
Right.
E.T., that kind of Spielberg. Of course, that second half I would also say I didn't like that much because the second half is very messy. I would say the first half was very engaging
Mm-hmm.
because the two stories were like heist films. It's going to one place only. It's like the both people are trying to
Right.
meet, but after the meet, the things
Mm.
get very messy, like the alien part. And the last scene
Mm.
before the disclosure even happens, it gets cut. While that was good
Yeah.
even in the theaters, but it was afterwards I felt like nothing was shown. But yeah,
Yeah.
I liked the most is the religious aspect of it. Like if aliens come, will
Mm-hmm.
God be even
Mm.
believable after that? Like will people even believe God? Because
Right.
aliens are a higher power than God,
Right.
so people will worship aliens as God,
Right.
right?
Right.
So that is a very nice argument which I saw there about atheism and
Mm.
religion in place of the disclosure. Like what will actually happen if disclosure happens? Will it be right or will it be wrong? So that debate was right,
Mm.
right for me. So that worked for me. But
Mm.
yeah, apart from that, yeah, maybe it's a very weaker Spielberg film. And especially the last ones which
Mm.
are great, like the Fablemans and West Side Story. Of course, those
Exactly.
are like one of our favorite films. So like top 50 films of all times. So yeah, but compared to that, it's nothing. Disclosure Day is nothing. But yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
now.
maybe I was even, there are some days where you just watch a film in the wrong mindset. Like you said with
Right,
Meva
right,
Pasao, the first time I watched
right.
it. So that can be a thing also.
No,
Maybe
no.
I
When
will
you
give
watch a
this a
movie
try
at
after
your
some
home, it's
time.
always a wrong mindset. That is the thing. Actually.
Of course, of course.
Okay, so what tier
Yeah,
you
I
want to
think
place
you
it
should
in?
like this. For me, it is going in trash, but of course, for you, it will not.
Nah, I will
So,
put it
yeah,
in
you can
C. I
just.
will put it on C.
Okay, okay. Fine, fine. That
Yes.
works. That
Nah,
works.
it's better than Mother Mary for me, but yeah, it's not better than Hong Kong. But yeah.
Hmm.
Okay,
It's
next.
not the most memorable Spielberg film. That's
Right.
how I would
That is
put it.
true. That is
Yeah.
true. It felt good while watching it,
Mm.
but it is not the most memorable one, of
Mm.
course. Not the most memorable. Why am I
Yeah.
saying most memorable? I can just name top 10 Spielberg films right now, so it's not even near to top
Mm.
10.
Yeah.
So it's not
Yeah.
even
Yeah.
close to most memorable. So yeah,
Yeah.
Spielberg. I can't even
Talking
compare
about
Spielberg.
something.
Okay.
Yeah, talking about something memorable, we come to the back rooms.
Right.
which is,
Yeah, this is
which is
very
another
memorable.
film that, yeah, we cannot talk about summer of 2026
Right,
without
right,
backrooms.
absolute. And this
Like
film I was
obsession.
very excited to watch from a long time, like more than Obsession, because
Mm,
Obsession, before watching it, we didn't know much. Like we didn't know how good of a film it was.
mm,
But Backrooms
yeah,
hype was there from last year, so everyone like knew this
mm,
Backrooms guy, this Backrooms making A24 film. Renata Rensby is in it for some
yeah,
reason, and this we all joked about it. Like we Backrooms has been a part of pop culture for decades now, so that is a thing, na.
yeah.
So Backrooms, you say they
Yeah,
were
I
good.
also I have an interesting like story to share also here that
Yeah,
one
go
also
on
knows
faster
about.
because time is
That
running out.
yeah, yeah, yeah. With Obsession and Backrooms, both these films. The thing is, as I said, now the Kari Barker replied to me like 3 years ago. Like I watched one of his short films called The Chain, and I said to him I DM'd him on Instagram and I said that I would love to one day watch one of your films in an Indian theater. And he said
Right,
something like, "Of course." And yeah, that happened this year. And the same with Backrooms. The thing with Backrooms is, of course, it's a YouTube series made by the director. I'm forgetting his name. He's a very young guy. He's
Ken
younger than
Parsons,
me,
Ken
in
Parsons.
fact. Yeah, exactly. The thing with Backrooms is the day Kane Parsons made the first shot of the Backrooms in Blender
Right,
when he was like 16 or 17 years old. He posted it on the Blender subreddit before posting it on YouTube, and I was one of the first person in the world to watch that on a subreddit because I remember when I watched that video on the subreddit, it had like 100 upvotes or something. So I was one of the first people to watch Backrooms being born, and now it's such a massive film and such a great film. So in that way,
right.
it's a surreal moment for me, both these two films. So
Absolutely.
yeah, this is S tier. This is absolutely S tier.
Yeah, yeah.
I like
It is.
Backrooms more than Obsession actually.
No, I also
Yeah.
do, but
Yeah, I
just
personally.
because no, no, I also do. I
Mm,
actually also love Backrooms more than Obsession, but I don't. Devargo's ratings don't match
mm.
with his words. Devargo's rating of Obsession is lower. Sorry, Backrooms is
Yeah.
lower than Obsession. But yeah, uh,
Well,
yeah, I don't know
oh
what
God.
Devargo drinks while rating his films on Letterboxd, but yeah, but
Okay.
nah, but I for me also, because Backrooms made me think more. That's why I
Mhm.
normally also put Backrooms over Obsession, but here I am not putting it over Obsession because phenomenon wise, Obsession came first. That's why slightly
Right,
above
right,
because it's summer phenomena. But yeah, Backrooms is very very like equal level. If I consider these two equal level, it's equal level.
right,
But yeah, for me
right.
subjectively, it is better because it makes me think more. Again, Obsession is a
Mm-hmm.
mainstream horror film.
Exactly.
Backrooms makes me think a
Yeah,
lot more, and now also I like it more. Like Backrooms, I am liking it more now that I
yeah.
think of it.
In
So
retrospect,
yeah, in
right.
yeah. So
Yeah,
okay.
that explains my letterbox rating.
Right, right. Because you came out of the hall and gave it
Mm.
3.5. Yeah, but yeah.
Okay, okay,
Right.
okay.
Toy
No,
Story
it's
5.
definitely not a 3.5. Toy
Toy
Story
Story
5,
5.
okay.
Toy Story 5, I
Actually,
had a
like
one
talking about.
problem with Toy
Mm-hmm.
Story 5. I think which it
Mm-hmm.
like narrowed our experience a bit rather than others, because the sound of the theater was very low while watching Toy Story 5. So I believe that
Mm-hmm.
hurt the
Right.
experience because a lot of scenes which are supposed to hit were not hitting because the sound was low. Like I can see that this scene is supposed to make me cry, but it is not because the sound is low.
Mm,
So that did
right.
falter our experience a bit. So now I needed to give this warning.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, now say
The thing with Toy Story 5 is, of course, every summer so many films come out, and there are some films when you watch it, you love it, like at least like it, but when more films come out, it just gets in the background. And
right, right. I
Toy Story
agree. I
5 for
agree.
me is one of I actually forgot that Toy Story 5 came out this year until you just showed the poster
Right.
right
In
now.
retrospect, I am also now. I remember that it came out this year, but in retrospect, I am also not
Yeah,
liking
yeah,
it
yeah.
that much that I liked after coming out of the film. So
Yeah, exactly, exactly. So that's the thing. I was thinking about Toy Story 5, like, oh yeah, that film came out this year. So I mean, yeah.
Yeah, it's
But
a
I
good
did
film.
like it when I was
It's not a
watching it, I
bad
can
film
say
at
that.
all. It's a good
Mm.
film. It will be beloved by kids.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it is
Yeah.
slightly forgettable. Than more money than the other
Mm-hmm.
Toy Story films. It is more forgettable. Like it is a fun film only. Like it is only a fun film. That is the thing.
Mm-hmm.
And it is a only fun.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing else. Just fun.
Only fun.
So yeah,
Only fun.
yeah, it is only funs. So now tell me what
Mhm.
where to rate this only fun film.
C for
Yeah, yeah,
me.
I have put it in C only. So yeah, fine enough.
Okay,
But yeah,
okay.
it is better than
Fine
Mother Mary. I don't know. Mother Mary keeps going down.
enough.
Okay, Supergirl. Okay, Supergirl. I have a differing
Okay.
opinion on Supergirl rather than like whatever the general consensus is. For me, Supergirl
Mm,
is a good film. It is like others did say it's trash, it's horrible, but no, actually, people didn't say it's trash, it's horrible. It's the thing is that it is generic, so people didn't go to watch it. It is not trash like Captain Marvel or the Marvels. Like it is not that at all.
mm,
The story is just about Supergirl and a villain and a weaker villain for that matter. So I forgot his name, but he had that dots on his face. I remember, but that guy. But uh, even like the villain, like this had the Spider-Man problem, like they were said in the Spider-Man video. The villain itself is not good
mm.
in the movie. In the Supergirl, villain is not good. The Woman of Tomorrow comics villain is very good, but Cream, I think Cream. Yeah, we joked as Cream. The villain is Cream, so yeah, it's Cream. So
Uh,
Supergirl fights Cream is
mm,
the film. Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow comics is really good, as I heard. I didn't read it, but in the film also Supergirl's internal conflict was good to me, and Millie Alcock's acting was great. Millie Alcock performed super. Like she is Supergirl. Like she is definitely Supergirl. I cannot imagine someone else in Supergirl now, except Millie Alcock. That is how good she is as Supergirl. And there were certain scenes that were really good, like the scene with Superman, the scenes on Earth, and the scene in the like his home planet. I forgot the name. What is home planet's name? So this scene there, and also the ending where she forgives. That also, that choice didn't work for a lot of people. She apparently like Superman is supposed to forgive people, right? Like they were go
mm,
that Superman's main motto
mhm.
is being good, but Supergirl is not that. That is the differing criteria among Superman and Supergirl. That Supergirl is not
Right.
always that even though he is bad you need to forgive him. That is not Supergirl's opinion. Supergirl says that the basically the villain, who is a child molester and a woman kidnapper, so that villain is apparently gathering girls and stuff. So that villain gets defeated at the end, but the girl who is taking revenge for her family against this villain, Supergirl says that girl not to kill the villain basically at the end. But the girl leaves. She doesn't kill because Supergirl gives her a moral lecture. But Supergirl, after that, after the girl
Mm.
leaves, Supergirl herself kills the villain. So that is the twist at the end.
Okay,
So
okay,
but now
okay.
a lot of people didn't like that twist. I liked it because I think that made it more defining that Supergirl is not Superman, and Supergirl like kills the people who are who does injustice towards the society. But she also doesn't let young kids get traumatized due to it. So that choice worked for me. But others it didn't work. It's fine, that may not work, but yeah, that worked for me. So I think Supergirl is good in that way, so I will put it on lower B
Mm.
tier.
I see, I see. Fair
Yeah.
enough.
Masters of the Universe. Again, this is a very fun film, just like Toy Story 5. Very fun. It's not
Mm.
bad at all. It's very fun. But again, this is generic C tier film because again, this is just a fun film. Like, I don't remember much of anything except for some visuals which were like directly copied from Thor Ragnarok. So except for that, and Guardians of the Galaxy.
Mm.
So except for that, I don't remember much. But it is fun. It is fun. Unlike Mother Mary, which is antithesis of
Yeah.
fun. So I don't know why am I picking so much on Mother Mary from
Mm.
the one from the start of the.
Rather, will go down to trash at the end of the video.
I don't understand what is happening. Acha, Onek Din Por. Onek Din Por is a movie which I liked more than Pheda. It's a Bengali movie. Uh, the others will disagree because they think it's a worse film than Pheda. But Onek Din Por is a Bengali movie which is a Wes Anderson style slice of life set in the rural
Mm.
parts of Bengal. I would say this much because it's directed by one of the greatest theater directors in Kolkata, and also he was a stand-up comedian in a TV show called Miracle before being a theater director. So it's
Mm.
directed by Shourab Palodi, and it also stars one of the actors in the lead who is also the lead in our next film. So stay tuned for that. So yeah, that is a good
Mm.
film. Okay, Satluj, I
Yeah.
talked about this while talking about Diljit Doshan's performance. This is a great film, like great film. This is, I think, better than Wonder, I would say. No, I can't decide between Satluj and Wonder because those are really good films.
Okay. Okay.
Maybe equal level,
Okay.
but yeah, fine enough. But Satluj is A tier, definitely. It is banned, but
Mm.
you know where to watch banned movies from. Please watch it. It's an
Yeah.
important film. You must watch it. Definite must watch. Dug
Mm.
Dug. Dug Dug, another film Devargo is going to watch in next
I
Friday.
will watch it next week.
Okay,
Yeah.
this is B tier, but I would say upper B tier, like better than Devil Wears Prada. To
Okay. Okay.
I think like by the looks of it, it is better because
Okay. Okay.
it is an important film again. Just like Satluj, this is an important film for people to know about the religious dogmatism in India and how everything turns into a religion in India and how religion is capitalized through all mediums and makes
Mm.
businesses rich by that, makes rich people richer and poor
Mm.
people poorer by using superstitions. So that is an important film in that way. Just my main problem is that since it's the debut film of a filmmaker who is a very good filmmaker, the issue is that some parts are a little too dragged, which might wouldn't was not wasn't necessary. Maybe Devargo will disagree. Maybe if I watched it in
Mm.
theaters again, it would have been better, which I will watch next week. But again, I watched it
Mm.
at home, so that hindered that experience a little bit because in phone you always fail to connect with certain stuff, like Devargo said for Disclosure Day or May of a Sangha, which in theaters are overlooked. Like
Mm.
you don't easily get to that slow extended parts. If you watch it in theaters, you won't understand those parts. If you watch it at home without that screen, you will see that this is very slow, this is extended. So that is the issue. So I Degdug, I watched it in Amazon Prime, so that was the main issue. Okay, Mollywood Times, again, great film, great fun. This is again and very important film. Important as in this film should be watched by every filmmaker, I think. And it is a commercial
Mm.
film, but it is a film that shows the dark side of filmmaking. This doesn't glorify cinema.
Okay.
This doesn't glorify filmmaking. This
Like
shows the dark side.
Hobby wala.
Yeah. So this doesn't glorify at all. Like this in from the beginning, this person who wants to be a filmmaker, this kid, he looks at movies like Chobiwala only, so he's very odd and everything. He watch
Mm.
M Night Shyamalan's film, and he thinks he gets a pirated CD of M Night Shyamalan's film and thinks that M Night Shyamalan is also from Kerala, India, so he is also from
Mm.
Kerala, so they might make it to Hollywood one day. So but that slowly becomes very dark as his ideas ideas get stolen and script gets stolen and everything, like every
mm,
bonkers thing that can happen in the film industry, in the capitalist world of the Indian film industry, and not only Indian, even in Hollywood. So everything that can happen, like put this star there, put that item song there, to how films
mm,
are, even after getting made, even after getting a release date, how films are ditched. It shows every reality and exposes it. So that is why I like this film so much. Like
mm,
it exposes everything, like how films are used to turn black money to white money, how films are like forced. So how films are sold to porn DVDs and everything. So everything is shown with the reality, but of course, since it's Indian film, it hyper fantasizes that reality, but that shows the reality again. That is the thing. This is a very fun film. This has Easter
mm.
eggs here and there, but again, this shows the dark side.
Okay, okay.
That's why it's important. That's why I told Debarko to watch it one day. So okay,
Mm,
Evil Dead Burn. Debarko will watch this one day.
yeah.
One-
Yeah.
yeah, good film, great film. Actually, it's made by, it's better than Evil Dead Rise for me, but I am running out of space here.
Okay,
So
okay.
it is better
Mm.
than Evil Dead Rise. This is a good film, as in this is made by a French director, and I didn't like Lee Cronin's directorial style that much. He made Mummy later. He made that exact same movie as Evil Dead Rise, just
No
with
way. He made mommy? No way. No.
as if it wasn't clear enough that Lee Cronin made Mummy. So, so so Lee Cronin,
Most humble director.
yeah, right. So Lee Cronin made the exact same movie as Evil Dead Rise in this year's The Mummy. The Mummy didn't come in summer, so we are not
Mm,
ranking it. If I would have ranked it, it would have gone in trash, just better trash, because it's fun trash. So unlike Mandalorian, which
mm,
is not fun, so this is a fun trash. Mummy is fun, but trash. So now Evil Dead Rise was, it is a fun movie again. Lee Cronin's films are fun, but it is just fun again. But Evil Dead Burn is
yeah.
not just fun. It is fun, and it has something to say, which I loved. It, like, Evil Dead Burn, uh, if it was not for the Sam Raimi cheekiness, it could have been Obsession. But of course, it is Obsession mixed with
Mm,
that Sam Raimi cheekiness. If you think so, Evil Dead Burn is
right,
that.
right.
If Sam Raimi made an Obsession style film, that is what is Evil Dead Burn. It is very stylized. It
Okay.
has some of the greatest shots that I saw ever. One car scene is that I won't say much. It has one of the greatest blocking
Mm,
of scenes in the film, because it's made by a French director, and it is also, it is very fun, and it has a very important message which I won't reveal. So yeah, Evil Dead Burn is
mm.
a good feminist horror film. So yeah, after Evil Dead
Okay.
Yielded one. Okay, the invite. Okay, now this I don't know what to
Okay.
say about the invite, because this is one of the best films I think of this year. Like this will go on the same level
Okay.
as the drama and Project Hail Mary of this year in competing for the Oscars
Mm,
next year in the top 10 best
mm,
picture. So I think that we got a lot of movies that are going to the best picture next year. We got Odyssey, we got drama, we got Project Hail Mary, we got the invite. So yeah, now the invite is after Olivia Wilde's mediocre film, I would say, to say the least. Don't worry, darling, which Debarko
mm.
liked, but
Don't
yeah,
worry,
it's
darling.
generally a mediocre film
Uh-huh.
considered. Invite
Yeah,
is
yeah.
crazy good. Invite is really good. Like, I won't spoil anything about the invite, because if I even spoil a little about the invite, it will be
Mm,
a problem. It will be a very big problem, because
right.
the title itself, the invite is wrong. Whatever you think the title is, that is not. It is something else. It's an
Okay.
invite to something else only. So for yeah, since I only watched it, you didn't watch it. I will put it on S tier.
Yeah. No, I am excited to watch this
Yeah,
one.
but don't put your expectations way too high, so that always
Of
hinders
course, of
the
course,
experience.
of course.
Don't expect so much, because it is, again, it's set in one house, one apartment.
Mm,
So the entire movie is
mm,
in one apartment and has only these four actors. This has no other actors. This has only these four actors, literally no one else. No
Right,
call, no outside
right,
person,
right.
nothing. Only four actors and only set in one room. So keep in mind the
Mm.
scale of it. So don't think that
Ah,
dinosaurs will come
mm,
or something will happen. No, that won't happen.
no. No,
Yeah, it is a very
okay.
dialogue heavy, screenplay heavy film, so it's fully, and it's a comedy. It's a very very funny
Mm.
film. Very funny, as in like everyone
Of
was
course.
laughing like every 10 minutes in the theater where I watched it, and it was a very houseful theater, so the invite hype was really good. Olivia Wilde, Seth Rogen did the studio also before the studio episode, which I loved. So that is one.
Mm,
Debarka watched that missing reel episode of the studio, which was also great.
yeah. No, I watched all the episodes.
No, no, I know you
Not just
watched all the
one.
episode. I am saying Olivia Wilde is in that episode. Okay, the
Yeah,
Odyssey,
yeah.
Odyssey, Odyssey. Okay, Odyssey. Do we need to even talk about Odyssey? Like,
We the most viewed video on our channel is on the Odyssey.
yeah.
You can. It's a
No,
video. It's
people,
not a
no,
video.
though people very much misinterpreted that video that we are trashing
Yeah,
Odyssey. We are not. Please,
yeah,
we are
yeah,
not
yeah. We
trashing
are not.
Odyssey
We
at
are
all.
not.
So,
It's instant best. Yeah.
okay, the instant STR even above all these three. So, yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, yeah.
Okay. And after Odyssey, what do you have after Odyssey? Minions and Monsters. Very good film. Very
Uh,
good film. In fact, very
yeah, looks fun.
yes. Looks fun. No, it is very good. It is a film studies person's wet dream. it is a,
Yeah.
it's Minions. If they were doing film studies, so if they change the film industry, it's Minions. If they changed the film industry, that is what it is. So one second, I would move Duk Duk to A tier and Bonalata to B tier. Yeah.
Okay.
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 Okay. So that is one change I did. Okay.
And Mother Mary to Castiel.
Minions is over Bandar and Satluj and Evil Dead Burn. So you can
Oh,
Duk Duk.
damn.
So you can see how good of a film Minions and Monster is for me. It is a very fun movie, but
And
the issue is, unlike Toy Story 5, which is just fun, this is very memorable. This is very memorable. This I would remember this film for a lot of years to come because of the fun of it. So yeah, this, I think till now it's the best animated film. No, I think Hoppers is there. Yeah,
horror.
Hoppers is better than this.
Mm.
But yeah, Minions and Monsters is also kind of horror. So I don't know what is this obsession with
Okay,
so many
okay,
horror
okay.
films this year. Like, why?
This is good year for horror films.
Okay, Katukutu Budo. Okay, this is a good film. This is
It's a funny name. It's a funny name.
it is based on Shuko. It is based on
Okay.
Shukumar Rai, Satyajit Ray's father. Shukumar Ray's Abul Tabul.
Mm,
Abul Tabul poem called Katukutu Budo. This is a Bengali superhero film, which in its saying it's very good. Like it
mm,
is.
mm,
Again, Mother Mary goes down. it's I don't know why
mm,
Mother Mary. I don't feel Katukutu Budo is better than Mother Mary also. So yeah, in Katukutubudo is a Bengali superhero film. It is good, as in it's a great attempt because the concept is very good. And Ujan Ganguly's debut film, he is Kaushik Ganguly's son. So Kaushik Ganguly is a very
mm,
good director, national award-winning director. Ujan Ganguly is a great actor, which is very well portrayed in this film. It is his debut film, so of course criticisms will be there. There are some AI generated
mm,
shots to cut the budget, but apart from that, the concept and the message it wants to say and the conviction it has to make the Bengali first superhero film is great. That I respect,
mm.
and that's why people should watch it. People
Right,
should watch it because
right,
of
right.
being the first vigilante superhero film in Bengal. And yeah, this will
Mm.
go just above Mother Mary. I think Mother Mary can move to D. This is too much humbleness. Too much humbleness to Mother Mary.
Okay.
Okay, Leviticus. Okay, another great horror film. I don't know what's up with horror films this year.
So many horror films.
My God,
Yeah.
Leviticus, great film, great film. Actually, just like this will go above Minions and Monsters. Yeah, and one second. I think Minions. Bandar can go above Minions, and
Okay.
maybe Evil Dead. No, thak. Evil Dead is fine. Evil Dead Minions is more
Okay.
impactful than Evil Dead. Yeah, I would say that. Only if more people watch the film, because so many films are coming in summer. Half of the people didn't watch Minions, but yeah, only if more people have watched
Mm-hmm.
it, people would have understand. And also people who are not related to film won't related to much, because there are a lot of niche film references, from Charlie Chaplin's Modern Times to the first train arriving, to the gardener hose thing with the first films that were
Mm-hmm.
made ever, and the things from silent film to coming to the modern era, and how actresses and actors struggled with it. So those were also very things that people won't understand who are not from the film industry. So yeah, apart from that, Minions is good. Bandar is slightly above it. Leviticus is above that also, because for me, this Debargo might not agree while watching the film. For me, Leviticus was a great film, because again, this is a message driven horror film, as you have understood. I love watching. So
Mm-hmm.
Leviticus is the antithesis to Obsession, which I wrote in my letterbox review.
Okay.
It
Okay.
is it where in Obsession the horror wins over love, as you can see. Leviticus, the love
Mm-hmm.
wins over horror. So just the opposite happens here. So but this is a very good film, because this is more than the horror. The ending is very emotional. If you connect to the
Mm-hmm.
characters, this is very much
Right.
like It Follows, because there is this invisible entity in this film who possesses people. And no, it doesn't possess people, it takes the shape of the person whom they love the most, and they have sexual desires with that guy. That is the horror of this film. Like when it attacks someone, it takes the shape of his boyfriend or girlfriend or loved ones, and has the most
Mm-hmm.
romantic sexual thing with that guy, so that he or she finds it very real. And then while kissing the person, the ghost attacks that person. So that is the horror of this film. Unique
Okay.
concept, very unique concept.
Mm-hmm.
But the
It
story of
is.
these two boys that happen in this concept is great. That is very emotionally connecting, which ends.
Mm-hmm.
It is a bit slow. It is a very it's a meditative horror film kind of, but it's only 1 hour 30 minutes, so it won't take much of your time. So if you
Mm-hmm.
can watch it, do watch it.
Mm-hmm.
It is not as fast paced
Right.
as Obsession. Don't expect that, because this is not a mainstream film. This was
Okay.
in Toronto Film Festival. As Scary Movie 6, oh my goodness, this will go to D tier.
Oh God.
This is again
Yeah.
fun while watching it, but I realize it's not
Yeah.
even as funny as the other scary movies. That is the issue. Like I
Mm-hmm.
had more fun watching
Yeah.
Final Destination Bloodlines than this. Why is this one? This is just trying to reference
Yeah.
films, but not doing other than that.
Yeah. Not enough fun. Not like
Yeah,
Minions.
yeah, not like Minions. Minions references, but has a proper story. Scary movie doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
I don't expect story, but at least be funny. Minions is funny. This is
Mm-hmm.
not funny. Okay, finally,
Mm-hmm.
the last five movies. Spider-Man, I will come to last. DC. DC came very recently. It's a great film. This is a nice take on Devdas. Devdas and Chandra. DC, the title suggests, and Debarko already studied this film in his film studies class. I won't say much. This is a
Not
great,
this film. I
not
studied
this film,
Devdas.
Devdas, but yeah,
Not DC.
his professors explained this
Yeah,
film
yeah,
also. So yeah, good, great film. Please watch it. It's too recent to be talked about with spoilers, but it's a great film. Do watch it. It's an 8 year. It's uh, it's an 8 year film, so you can understand it's the only like one of the three Indian films that are in the 8 year. So it's a great film.
yeah.
Do watch it. Okay, now
Mm.
Colony. Oh, I couldn't watch it. Sorry. Colony, Colony and the Furious. I didn't get the time to watch it.
It, yeah, it goes in trash
No, no,
because
it
we
doesn't.
didn't watch it.
It doesn't go in trash. But yeah, finally the film I watched today. Okay, I watched one more film. I watched one more film. Let me,
Uh,
like, this should not stay in
I,
this tier list with these films.
yeah,
But I will put it
yeah,
because it is a mainstream film. It is a mainstream film made by a very mainstream star
of course,
named Jeet here.
of course.
But it is a unique take taken by
Yeah.
a star which is rarely seen by stars these days, and it has a very political statement, which is rare in these cases. So this has that political statement which I respect in a mainstream film.
Mm,
Maybe wait, Katukutu Budo will go below this, but yeah, okay. So this is Bengali films done. Okay, by to date, one more Bengali film which came out unconventionally this summer, which is through
mm,
independent screenings and not through theaters. It came out in festivals last year.
mm,
We watched it and we reviewed it in our KIF video. But this film is a great film. Please watch it. This is like one of the best Bengali films, and like people should watch it. So I would say that much. One second, this will go above
mm.
Bollywood Times. Okay, so Nodhoder Bhala is a peak film, peak cinema, peak Bengali cinema. Do watch it
Yeah,
whenever you get the chance, whenever it plays at a festival near you. And this, they are doing independent
yeah.
screenings, so if you want to contact the director, please do
I mean,
ask us in the comments.
there,
Yeah,
yeah, yes.
ask us in the
I think
comments. We will
Nodawala
request the
is,
director to do a screening near your city, so they are very willing to do it.
yes,
So it's a great film.
I think what Nodawala is doing with his distribution, I think it's historic in that sense.
Absolutely, absolutely. In
For that
in
only,
India, though, definitely, because even if it this concept
mm,
exists internationally of doing independent screenings, but in India,
mm,
releasing your own film not in mainstream theaters but in theater halls, like drama theater halls, Broadway theater halls, here in different cities across India, and even in
mm,
countrysides where there are no theater halls. So that is an amazing thing to do. Like they are doing outdoor screenings on rooftops. They are doing ticketed screenings. Like they are getting the money that they took to make the film, and they are also getting the film watched by so many people across the nation. So that is definitely historic for independent cinema, and long live independent cinema for that. So if you international audiences want to watch this film, this was in Rotterdam,
yeah.
so please do tell us. We will let the director know and tell us, please. Okay, so End of Oak Street, I watched this film today. Okay, so this is a very good film to me, at least. Like I really loved
Mm,
it.
mm,
I loved it a lot. Okay, I think I need to move some one film to see. There is no space in the end here. Hmm. 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 Okay. So
hmm.
that is fine. Okay. Now,
Finally.
End of Oak Street. I would put this in A tier actually, but yeah, that is based on my bias, recency bias, because I just watched the film,
Mm,
and also it is actually a great film, I have to say, and it is better than DC, and it is also better than Evil Dead Burn. Yeah, so it is a, like, the first half had a lot of cheesy things going on in it, but
mm,
the second half and the last 45 minutes of the film, crazy good. Like epitome of horror, epitome of emotion, that whatever that screenplay could do,
yeah.
I didn't even think it can go this place. And this is like the little payoffs na that hit, like something that was built up as such a minor thing in the first half, that was paid off in the ending in such a great way. Like we felt like cheering, but there was only like 10 people in the theater, so nobody is watching this film.
Mm,
So that is a thing, but this is a great, actually a good dinosaur movie, and a refresher from whatever
mm,
the trash Jurassic series we have got recently. So it's much better than whatever the Jurassic series had, and this film had the horror stakes in it, because this film is treated like a horror film because it's from the director of It Follows, and the dinosaurs are treated like It Follows. They are treated like entities, they are treated like the entities who are
Mm,
chasing these people, like they are invisible entities. Half of the time they are not shown, or they are shown unconventionally.
yeah.
They are like these ghosts who are following these people, and these people don't know. And there is one crazy scene in this film where a snake comes in a, like a giant snake comes in a building, and I won't say whatever happens after that. That is a very very like intense scene, because we as an audience can see the ghost, and not the ghost, I mean the creature. We as the audience can see the creature,
Mm,
but the characters cannot. So that is very 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 scary, that scene.
mm,
So that scene is
yeah.
very scary. And the last 20 minutes, that has nothing to do with horror. That is clearly adventure film coded, but that emotionally hits a lot. And Ewan McGregor and Anne Hathaway has killed it, I would say. So Anne Hathaway third film hit. So in this, yes.
Yeah. I have a
Okay.
question to ask, a very quick
Okay.
question.
Tell.
How was the dinosaur sex scene?
Okay, that's a spoiler, so let's not talk about it.
Yeah, yeah.
It is very funny. Unlike the Jurassic World scene, Jurassic World Rebirth scene, where they wanted to make it beautiful, but somehow it wasn't. But yeah, somehow they tried to play the Jurassic Park theme music over the dinosaurs having intercourse scene. And yeah, in
Mm,
this film they don't do that. In this film they treat it as comedy only. This is a comedy scene. That's a funny scene. So
yeah,
it's not any
yeah.
seriousness in that at all. So yeah. Okay, finally, this
Mm.
Spider-Man brand new day. You say, because I have spoken a lot.
We have a 20-minute video on this where we talk about it emotionally. So
Yeah.
you can go watch that only.
Yeah,
Yeah,
obviously S tier. I don't have any doubts about putting it in a
obviously. Yeah,
S
yeah,
tier
yeah.
of it just after
Yeah.
Odyssey, and, because of the cultural
I
impact.
mean,
Yeah,
the only new thing I can say about Spider-Man is I didn't expect it to earn so much. Like,
right. No one did.
it's
No one
earning
did.
more than
No one did.
Avengers Endgame,
No, Infinity War,
which
not
is
Endgame.
insane. I
not,
mean,
not Endgame. Infinity War. Yeah.
no, I mean, up till now, it beat Endgame in the first,
No, no. Yeah, the
first
first
weekend
weekend it did.
box
Yes.
office and
Now the
everything.
total it won't beat Endgame.
So,
The total collection
okay,
will
but still, it's
go.
insane.
I think it will go up to Endgame, but just almost below Endgame. Like it will go to the third highest or the fourth highest. I think it will beat Titanic. I think.
Mm,
I think it will beat Titanic. It will go to the fourth highest because it has beat Infinity War today.
mm.
Infinity War was at 2.2, and
Ah,
now Brand
right,
New Day
right,
is at
right. That
2.3.
is insane.
So
That is
crazy. and
absolutely
and the thing
insane.
is, Infinity War
Yeah.
War earned that in 12 weeks. Spider-Man has earned that in 3 weeks. So that is crazy
Mm,
difference.
exactly.
How can this film
After,
earn this amount in 3 weeks? So that means people still love going to the
yeah,
theaters. So people need to
yeah,
understand that
for
for a good
Spider-Man.
cinema, for a good film, not just for Spider-Man, because No Way Home also it beat. No Way
Mm,
Home was cameo fodder, and this is good cinema,
mm,
just good cinema without much cameos. Of course, there's Hulk and that thing, but I don't think people went to watch Hulk. That is
mm.
not the main reason. But yeah, the some people did, of
They
course,
went
but
to watch Sadie Sink. Yeah.
but half of the people didn't even know Sadie Singh was in the film. So definitely the
Yeah,
film
yeah.
was contributed purely for the Spider-Man thing and a good word of mouth
Mm,
which came from the audiences after coming out of
mm.
the film. Which same happened for Shang-Chi, by the way. Destin Daniel Curtin has
Ah,
the habit like of this, like he makes a good film and Marvel does zero promotion of it, and before the film no one has the hype,
yeah.
and just after watching the film, so word of mouth is so good that everyone watches it. Shang-Chi also same happened.
Mm,
Of course, not at the level of Spider-Man, but of course, a similar scale thing
mm,
happened in Shang-Chi and Spider-Man also. Yeah. So,
mm.
okay. So
Yeah,
that
I think
ends
that,
our tier
yeah,
list.
that concludes it.
Okay. So how do you like
Right.
this? How do you like how, like,
Okay,
any
wait. Let me
opinions?
check. Only one trash? Oh, that is, hey, most scary movie to trash.
I mean, yeah, of course. Now, it is better than
No, it is
No,
called.
Mandalorian is better. No, Mandalorian is actually better. I, now I feel
Okay.
I feel scary movie is worse than Mandalorian. But yeah,
Yeah, why did I give it 4 stars? Anyway, yeah, yeah. This looks better. This looks way
Yeah.
better.
Acha, no, Mother
Yeah.
Mary is better than
I
Kyo Bole
mean,
Biplobi and Katukutu Budo, of course. But wait.
okay. Okay. Sure.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
the
Mother
rest of
Mary
it,
is better
I
than
haven't
Masters
watched
of the
many of
Universe
them.
also. So yeah,
Okay,
Mother
okay.
Mary
Mother
getting
Mary is coming from
resurrected.
my yeah, yeah.
Yeah, okay, this is
Somehow.
fine. This looks fine. This looks. No,
This
मैं
looks
वापस
fine.
आऊंगा is
This
better than
looks
अनेक दिन पर. Okay, so this
screen
is the
वापस
final.
आएगा.
I think the 8 year. Maybe Bonolata Express should go below Mollywood Times. Devil Wears Prada. Where do you want to keep Devil Wears Prada? What do you think? Final list.
Okay. Wait, what's
That is the only
hey,
film you
Northern
watched and
Urvala
I
is
didn't
way
watch.
better. Northern Urvala is way better than Devil Wears
I
Prada.
I agree. I agree.
I think Northern Urvala deserves an 8 year just for the like revolution it's doing. So
I mean, of course, but
that's the
what can
thing.
I move out of the 8 years?
Yeah. Exactly. I mean it's fine. It's fine.
I
This
can move
works.
it to the top of B tier. That can go.
Yeah,
Yes.
this works. This works.
Devil Wears Prada. I think it's Bonalota Express story wise is better than Devil Wears Prada, but yeah.
Yeah, we need to agree.
Yeah. I think Devil Wears Prada is
Yeah, this
fine.
works.
It's better than Main Wapas Aunga, I think.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is for me.
No, it is. I don't know. I didn't watch Devil Wears Prada, so I cannot say. So,
Yeah, yeah,
Supergirl,
yeah.
Disclosure
Exactly.
Day. Supergirl is better than a Spielberg film, I am saying. I don't know,
Yeah.
but these two I can be swapped also. I don't. Uh,
You can swap it. You can swap
yeah,
it.
it can be swapped. It can be swapped. Yes, it's not better than Disclosure Day. Yes. Then it's better than
Mm,
Hokum. Yeah, and Toy Story 5. Nah, Hokum is better than Toy Story 5. Mother Mary is fine.
mm,
These are fine. Um, Top tier. Okay, Odyssey is first. Spider-Man is second.
yeah.
Obsession third. Backrooms fourth. Invite fifth.
Mm,
Leviticus is the sixth one. Mandar after that. Minions and Monsters. My goodness, why is Minions?
mm.
This feels so surprising, but this is very true. I don't know. Maybe after 2 months this won't stay here, but for now it is. I don't know. It is. I don't know, but
Yeah.
yeah, this is fine. This is fine. Evil Dead World, DC. This is fine. Okay.
Mm,
Northern Alabama can go in place of DC. I think that can be there. Northern Alabama can
yeah,
go to
yeah.
A tier.
Works, works,
DC
works.
can be. DC is a very good film.
Yeah.
It can just go to the top B tier. These B tier is also very good film
Mm,
only. Like in the B tier is
mm,
not bad films at all. Like all films till
no.
C tier are watchable films. Are good watchable films.
Yeah.
Only the D and E tier is fine. D is fine. E is trash.
Trash.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. I think that concludes it then.
Okay, so you liked it. You liked all of these films.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
only
Yeah. No,
one.
I haven't watched half of them.
Do watch the S tier film called The Invite, please.
Yeah. Of course I will. I will.
And the
Of
A
course.
tier films also because these are great films. So do
Mhm.
these two
Mhm.
please watch like The Invite, Leviticus, Evil Dead
Yeah.
Burn, End of Oak Street when it
Yeah. Yeah.
releases,
Yeah.
hopefully. Because you generally watch horror films, so these all are horror films.
Mhm.
There are five.
Mhm.
No,
I watch all horror films. Yeah.
there are total six horror films in the top list if you count Minions. Okay, the
Yeah.
total how many horror films? One, two, three, four,
Are we
five,
counting scary movie as a
six,
horror?
seven, eight, nine.
It has scary in the title. I
Yes.
mean.
So nine horror films are there. Yeah, not
Right.
counting
Right.
Minions and
Right.
Monsters, though still it is a monster movie, should be counted. 10 films. 10 horror
Mhm.
films in one summer for some reason. Why? There are a lot of
Mhm.
comedies also.
Mhm.
So the most opposing genres are there.
Mhm.
Comedy, horror. Comedy, horror.
Yeah.
What is going on?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. So let's end it today
Okay. I think.
here.
Yeah, that
And any
concludes
other
it.
final opinions
Yeah.
on these films?
No, I mean, it's a very good summer. I think it's one of the better summers,
Yeah,
recently, at least
one of the
post-pandemic.
best
So,
actually.
yeah,
So
that's the
yeah,
thing.
I
Yeah,
don't
yeah, yeah.
think after
We had the
pandemic I
FIFA
have
World
seen
Cup and
so many,
everything.
like so many
Yeah,
people's enjoying the community experience again, like so much. World Cup also is
yeah,
a
yeah,
community
yeah.
experience, so I am holding it that also. So so many
Mm-hmm.
people
Mm.
experiencing films in theaters, watching together, watching stuff
Right,
outside their homes. So that is crazy. Like
right.
people thought theaters will die,
Yeah,
it didn't. But yeah, that is crazy.
yeah,
Long live theaters,
yeah.
long live
We are
independent
still
cinema.
here.
So let's
Long live. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
let's end the video. It's already long.
Let's end it.
Okay.
If you are somehow you are still listening. I don't think anyone will listen
No, no,
to
no.
this
There
point, but if
definitely will be people who will
somehow you
listen to it.
listen, yeah, then
Yeah.
thank you for
Yeah.
listening
Thank
to
you. And
us.
do subscribe if possible. It will really mean a lot to
Yeah,
us. And share
yeah,
this with others, other cinephiles who are mad about films like us. So, yeah.
yeah,
We are the
yeah.
unusual critics signing off.